Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, game two. Here I am, still with Kevin. How are we?
Good, good. Quick little break after that interesting game we saw previously, but now we're, moving into the, most anticipated game of the night, being ASIO taking on Skywalker in our prelim final two. As mentioned before, winner of this game proceeds to grand final. Loser of this game goes to a third place decider. I think this is obviously unexpected, as we mentioned earlier. Skywalker making it this far. We expected, Ascension sort of to, realistically speaking, yes, beat Skywalker, but Skywalker 2-0ing Ascension with two stand-ins is impressive.
Yeah, 100% two mercs. Flair and Pere both playing Sully and Scout on their classes. But yeah, beating Ascension 2-0, that's crazy. The upset of century / year. But yeah, glad for a change here in Prem. But again, this match here, Skywalker versus ASIO, is going to be a grand match.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one as well for them.
Yeah, exactly. But let's run through the rosters and then we'll talk about the game here. Sure. On Skywalker here, on the flank Scout, we have Zobile. On Combo Scout, we have Susu, Pocket Soldier, Andy Roo. Roma Soldier, Andy Roo, Pocket Soldier, Omni. On demo is Hef, and Medic is everyone's favorite Pookie Bear, Doctrine.
And then on the side of ASIO, or ASIO, what do you want to call them? Dork as your flank scout, Wills, Combo, Doge, Roma, Fane, Pocket, Matt, Demo, Connor, Medic. So, a little bit of a, obviously, I think, yes, realistically speaking, I think everyone expects ASIO to take this. Look, 2-0 is probably predicted, but it wouldn't surprise me to go all three maps, considering how well Skywalker has been playing.
Yeah, 100%. Takes the third maps here, but let's talk about the maps as well here.
Yeah,
what are the picks and bans, Mr. Ghost?
So, ASIO starts with a process ban coming out as the first ban of the series. It doesn't surprise me there as well. I think it was their perma ban I think it's their perma ban actually coming into this playoff, so they rebanned it last week against, I believe, whoever they versed in their last game they played during the qualification finals or the first week of playoffs. Anyway, and then Skywalker bans Gully Watch, which doesn't surprise me as well. Obviously, Doge Fane, two incredibly good soldiers, but also, Zobal and Susu, their scouts, I think they're just not big fans of Gully Watch, so it's fine to get rid of that, just to help your scouts. ASIO, first map we'll be playing is Bagel, so that it will be interesting. I think it's also okay for the side of Skywalker. They're happy to play cough maps, especially with a team like Skywalker, whose DM is quite good. I think it's pretty good for them. Obviously, last week, they didn't manage to play against Ascension. They played Clear Cut, but however, I think Skywalker are happy with that Bagel pick coming out of ASIO. And Skywalker picking Reckoner, which doesn't surprise me there. They played really, really well against Ascension on it. Despite the scoreline, obviously 3-1, it was a close game, but I think it's one of their more confident maps and a pretty good pick for them. And then Snakewater getting banned out by Skywalker, pretty, expected as well. A map where I feel like the side of ASI are quite comfortable on, but despite obviously them losing their first week game against that Vivi team on it, but that was with their old roster. But yeah, banning Snakewater kind of makes sense there. And then Clear Cut being picked as a decider. So ASIO, obviously, I think both maps are quite happy with this map pool overall. Two cough maps being Bagel and Clear Cut, one as your starting map, one as the finisher there. So overall, I think, both teams very happy with how the veto has gone.
Yeah, 100% here. I was obviously versing Ascension. They did verse and win the 2-0 on Clear Cut here. So I'd love to see how confident Skywalker squad are on that third place decider. Hopefully it goes to a third place.
Hopefully.
Fingers, toes crossed there. But yeah, the first map, Bagel, interesting because I do think Skywalker, as you previously said, very DM heavy team, so I'm keen to see what they have on offer in the Bagel side, especially Omni and Andy Roo Soldier.
Yeah.
Both known, obviously, Andy Roo projectile player, Omni as that all-class ace in the hole type of player, plays Scout, Medic,
everything.
Demo. Yeah, basically everything.
I mean, also another thing to note as well is, especially with a map like Bagel, where Soldier bombs, yes, you can bomb, but it's not as common you'd compare to a product or Clear Cut from the way I've played Bagel. The way, everyone has their own ways of playing Bagel, but one thing I want to see is Doctrine, obviously, he can play every class. Obviously, this season he's playing on Medic. Tanking Susu / Hef if they're edging point, especially Susu if he's trying to cap the point. Bagel, I think it's important where you tank your combo scout as much as you can to like just cap the point. It's the same with product, but Bagel especially, where that point I think it caps a lot quicker. Tanking Susu there I think will be really key, but curious to see how well they can do it. But also, I think Hef versus Matt demo. Look, it's going to be a tough game for Hef. Yes, I'll be honest with you, but I think if Hef is at least getting damage and his team can follow up on it, I think it will be okay. And that's expected with every demo. But especially a game where like you have Matt, who's a veteran on demo, or he's been playing pretty much longer than Hef has been playing the game. Look, I think if Hef is at least doing damage and his team can follow up, I think that's okay. Obviously, Matt, where his damage and he's actually killing stuff, bit of a different story. If Hef can at least, I think, do damage and call it, then I think it should be okay for his team.
Yeah, 100%. If he just does his job, he'll be fine. Like, spamming the point, trapping off all the choke points, trapping off the point. If he does his job, he will do well. You don't need to go that extra mile.
No.
And yeah.
It's just focus on the game, pretty much do what your class is meant to do. But even the side of Doge and Fane Soldiers, as I say, on ASIO, 2 plays to watch, I have a feeling we can see some pretty crazy stuff coming out from them, especially Fane as well, who's definitely known for Soldier, and obviously playing pretty much his whole roster played at LAN. On different teams, I was going to say. Yeah. The only difference is, the only difference on this roster is basically obviously Connor playing on the winning team. He's on this team now. Doge, Fane, Matt played together in Struck Mines. But then you have Wills and Dork coming over from, I guess, different teams from LAN and obviously different teams in ozfortress. Again, we saw Wills play earlier in that other game. Good warm-up for him. But this is the real game now, and I'm curious to see if his combo scout pays off. And I think he's got a really good team to support him as well. He is realistically speaking, he is the least experienced player on that roster. And this is like his maybe 3rd season in Prem? Or 4th? Correct me if I'm wrong.
That should be right 3rd.
Might be right, yeah. Because he hasn't played as much compared to everyone else here. But as one thing I do want to point out, Skywalker have actually been prepping. They have been scrimming a fair bit. So they do come into this game pretty well prepared, I feel. Aside of ASIO, from what I've saw, I've just been looking at logs, they haven't scrimmed as much. They have, or actually at all, to be honest. But everyone on the team has been playing the game though, so they're not rusty. So as I said, as I mentioned earlier from the previous game we watched.
Yeah, 100% here, but obviously you got to talk about the factors here about like how Omni. I'm going to talk about players here. Omni, Doge, Connor, even Mr. Frickin' Nugget himself, Fane, sorry. they all can pop off, I guess. Yeah,
definitely.
Well, Connor on Medic, but if he was on a damage class, can pop off. But you got to watch out, especially on this point here, where it's kind of like you cap the point, but you want to get the cap. Or just say Team 1 caps the point. Yeah. You want Team 2 to cap immediately, or else the time, because you'll just still fight, and delay that team capture point, or capture the point. Yeah.
I mean, one thing to note as well is this is the first season of Susu main calling and combo scout, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
In Prem. So he's definitely got a lot of, I'd say yes, a lot of pressure. Him versus Wills, I think it's actually going to be relatively even. It's not going to be like a bit, but when you're taking on players like Doge, Fane, Matt, Connor, Dork, that's where your decisions are going to be important. Like, no matter what you call, I think this is a game where you call it, whether it's bad, whether it's good, you just take it and see what happens.
Yeah.
My concern is if Susu overcomplicates it and he takes these really aggressive Ubers or calls something where it's 50-50. Do you take it, do you not take it,
Yeah, but it's almost like you have to die with your main caller, whether it's bad or good. You die with them. You die on that hill with them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, well, talking about Susu, basically last game versus Ascension there on Clear Cut, obviously Omni was combo scout. So obviously there is a clear difference between the main calls. Obviously Omni is more experienced with the main calling. That's a different factor.
I think he might be a little bit more aggressive. He might be more quite aggro, I must say. I'm not too sure.
But Susu has been getting reviewed for his main calls, for his combo scout, so he has definitely improved. 100%. He's improved,
I agree. But now this is crunch time, basically. This is crunch time. You're taking on essentially, the second seed team, but you're essentially taking on Struck Mines in the nutshell.
Mid-prem type of, mid to low top prem. Yeah, 100%.
And I think with all these players on Skywalker, I think everyone should be happy with regardless of the result of this game, I think you should be happy of how far they're gone. Like, they
100%.
have a chance of getting a placement in Prem.
Like,
And that actually is also good as well coming next season, where, from what I've heard about Ori next season planning, a lot of people, like, this roster we see here for Skywalker could possibly stay together with some changes. So it's good as well, and it puts you sort of on the radar there for people to pick up and people to
exactly.
join the team.
I think... sorry, you go.
Sorry, just want to add one more thing. I guess the one big difference here is, do we see Zobal turn up? He is a very experienced player, but I don't know how often he's been playing TF2, that's the thing.
He look, not to bag him out.
That's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about.
Yeah, same here. It's just, you know, not playing TF2, not warmed up for this match. But you got to keep in the factor that, as you said, that the Doge team, basically the Wheels team, has not been scrimming that much. So you got to also take in that factor as well.
So it might not be the end of the world, pretty much, but like, I think overall, I guess we'll quickly start with, because we're going to be running up shortly. I guess predictions-wise, those for Bagel, let's quickly get out of the way. Are we seeing, like, okay, we'll start with, obviously, do you see ASIO taking this, or Skywalker possibly upsetting?
I think Skywalker takes the first map here on Bagel, and I'm going to put the scores at 3... Oh, look, it's hard. I'm going to say 3-2 Skywalker.
Look, I will go to ASIO. They do come in as favorites. I will lean towards them. I think they should take it realistically. I do see a 3-2 scoreline. I do see in a world where ASIO somehow, like, you know, not beef, sorry, like, you know, it's 1-1, then you know, they almost lose, essentially. Like, they reverse sweep them. I do see that happening in the world, because that's what happened even when I was playing in high with my team, which unfortunately we eliminated. Bagel, every time we start 0-2 down, then we just pull back and we 3-2 it. I do see a world where that happens.
It's all about that reset, like the mental reset of, hey, we're just like 2 down, let's just do something else type shit. Mental reset, but, you know, where it looks like one team is rated up here, the other person here is just going to restart their computer and we're up soon here. But, yeah, Bagel is going to, I think, look, Bagel is going to be, we keep saying the make or break, but it is the make or break of the remainder of the match. Bagel is. Yeah,
because like I think this is ultimately a win condition for Skywalker if they at least want to get to clear cut, which is a really strong map for them. Reckoner, yes, it's a good map for them, but ASIO have actually been really good in Reckoner as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all about this map.
This is like a, you know, like, as you said, make or break. You know, this is a must win for Skywalker. We'll say that.
Exactly. If they even take it to a third map here. Never mind, teams have readied up here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is ASIO versus Skywalker here, map 1 Bagel. Now I'm going to be on the cam of Mr. Half here on the Skywalker blue team. Here we go. Default rollout here, both teams. Looks like just sticky sniping for now. The spam is going to get started here. Looks like a default load of push here. Doth is very aggressive on that flank there. Gets shot down by Zobal, but again, Fane on that rebound gets Zobal, but he is picked up here. So they're both solely down from red here, and a scout from Skywalker here. Talking about scout, Susu is captured. Doctrine surfs the first rocket through main. Doge is still alive, gets picked off though. 2 Solly's dead on the 5. A Hef just picks up Wills as well. They could refight this. There's no combo scout waiting for the Skywalker spawners in. It is almost even Ubers here. Susu and Zobal is going to edge the point here. The first cap went to ASIO. Looking for the trade here. Doctrine finally gets here. It's going to be a better Uber here for Skywalker. They're going to hold this high ground here. Susu is going to cap here. It's 50 points, 50% remain on that cap here. And remember, guys, this cap is very fast here. Great space made by Fane and Doge. Doge is very rolled, though. Zobal on that left house. Flanking here. This point is captured by Skywalker here. Omni on the direct. Connor goes down. They have to Fortnite onto Doctrine in the middle here. Fane is dead. Wills is dead. It's only Zobal flanking kills of Mr. Doge. And Matt is caught off here. But again, gets piped by Hev.
Oh, that was a really exciting, I think, really exciting first sort of few minutes. But yeah, you can tell, like, I mean, ASIO, they are getting some good control. But it feels like it's actually very back and forth. Like, it feels like it's really, really even. Doctor's actually playing really well, hitting some nice serves, also avoiding Doge here. But now, obviously, ASIO on the back foot here, and Doctrine actually getting tagged incredibly low, so do we... He's okay. He's surfing the point direction. Nice surf by him. And coming up with Uber as well. And yeah, look, I think he should be live. I don't know what Fane's doing. He's doing a few 360s.
Right. That was just a little four-man sack into it. Yeah, Doctrine surfing away incredibly. Again, Wills and Dork just getting absolutely demolished. Just insta-death. But they all spawn up now.
I was about to say.
Are they on the wrong config? Ooh.
Yes.
I think they'll still play here. Dork is down. There's a scout down here for ASIO. A minute 50 left on the cap for Skywalker here. Omnis, they're all going to prepare for this attack here that ASIO has in mind. Let's see how Skywalker defends the point. Minute 40 left. Doge is in, battling Omni on that flank, and he wins. Omni winning it. Andy Rue high bumping onto Matt. Gets the direct on him. Connor takes a rocket, surfs into the corner. Lives to tell the tale, but Fane also dying here. And looks like ASIO is out to try for the trade some other way. Even Ubers, but Matt is down. They're going to wait for him to respawn here. Wills is out, kind of inting where the combo is. Susu is ready for this trade here. Omni just directing Wills here. There goes the combo scout. Susu picks up a third. That's Doge. Sully scout down from ASIO. A minute and 10 seconds left. I'm still looking for the trade here for Skywalker, playing on the ASIO's concrete or slash platform.
I feel like before, sorry, just want to cut you off there, my bad. I feel like there was meant to be a trade call from Wills, and it looked like it was a missed call. I think Connor, it was a little mistake. Connor dropped, and as I say that, Wills gets dropped again, sorry.
Exactly, gets dropped here. Better Uber here for the Skywalker gang, 30 ad. Well, Dorkum is getting captured here. They're going to post Uber on mid, 40 seconds left. Yeah, totally agree, guys. But again, they're fighting this. Doge just making space. Susu's holding him back. Zobel on a 3k, Fane is dead, and a pause. I feel like this is about the config.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, ASI, sorry, besides config being wrong, which is a bit awkward, not ideal, obviously, Skywalker playing incredibly well, ASIO under the pump, they're being pressured really well, and a few uncharacteristic, I can't pronounce the word, sorry, yes, that's the word, mistakes coming out from the side of ASIO, like, especially that concrete play. I feel like a trade call was definitely made by Wills, and then unfortunately he just gets dropped. Just a few errors there, and same through main. Again, Yusuru and Wills just gets dropped there. So just some mistakes here. As I say that, unpauses happened.
Unpauses, yeah. Andy Susu dying. We're out for it. Matt dying. Yeah, 30 seconds left here. However, it's just basically even Ubers. And 20 seconds left.
Config's been fixed, sorry, just want to confirm as well.
Okay. See, 15 seconds left for the Skywalker cap. Fane's through main, getting some information here. Gonna start the cap off. However, Doge is on the sky! Eliminates Doctrine back to the lobby. And they do have to fight this. It is going to be a lot of ad here for the side of ASIO. However, Hef dies for it, but there's a total second for Connor. Andy Roo picks him up. This is just going to be a chaos fight. Susu and Zobal picks up his one. There goes Fane, and Susu still on the chase through main. He's reloading everything. Wills, almost gets two shots. Susu falls. A second left of the Skywalker cap. 2 minutes remained. All starts here for ASIO.
Yeah, and ad as well for the side of Skywalker. So getting Connor there in that late death, really, really ideal. And now they're getting some time on point. Having that slight ad here, and yeah, just both teams down first, you can expand. Obviously, Skywalker don't have to rush it. They do have a lot of time to play with. So they're just assessing the options. I think they're just going to try their best to play this ad or build this ad off damage here on point.
Exactly. 3 players down from ASIO. And Zobel is tearing through the flank right now. Fane picks up Hef, but it is Doctrine through main, and he picks up Fane. Ladies and gentlemen, Skywalker takes the first round 1-0, and the exec is going to happen. Yes, anyways, but still going to count there 1-0 for Skywalker. A couple execs later. That's right. With Skywalker is currently 1-0. The scoreboard is...
You have to imagine that, yeah.
Yeah, just imagine it.
Skywalker, so for just quick announcement as well for anyone joining us right now, Skywalker is currently in the lead of the first round bagel, 1-0 in their favor.
Thank you, guys.
Just so everyone's aware. Let's imagine.
Thank you, guys. Typical mid-fight. Just spamming Hef. Incredible spam. Aerial denial. Love to see that. Omni's in. It's a double bomb onto Connor. Takes the first one. Omni perishing. Andrew does get the second rocket off, but ASIO is back on that back right here. Zobal tears through the flank, kills off Mr. Dork on the flank scout versus flank scout. So they're currently a scout behind. Zobal's in their flank. Susu's going to call it here, waiting for Doctrine. However, Connor has 20 ad and the Solemn Vows in use here. Susu is going to perish. Same with Doctrine. Yeah. It's very incredible there. The combo dies. It's all up to Hef here for the Chaos onto Connor. Connor's a quarter HP and he is forced onto mid. Hef needs to leave or GTFO doesn't live to tell the tale, but Andy Rue left lobby.
I mean, it is added, at least slight add, I guess, for the side of ASIO, and that was, I guess, really good recovery coming from that first round loss. Obviously, Skywalker taking that first round there, but then Doctrine as well. Interesting decision to back into House. I feel like they could have backed into main unless they're getting wrapped there. Yeah.
He was already committed on that flank there, but
okay.
Omni and Enderu make space on the lower right. Enderu dies for it, but a lot of damage though. Fane, Will's dying. They're only a scout down from ASIO. Never mind, Matt is dead. They're going to take this point with no or little resistance here, and the count has started for Skywalker. Doge is behind in lobby. Following Andy Rue, he's playing his own version of the spy. Andy Rue. Doge finally dead. It is going to...
Andy Rue.
About to be even times here for both teams on the cap here. However, even if this Doge is dead, they're solely dead. They could just spam this a little bit. Half cap. That cap is immense here. They're going for the trade. Connor still hasn't used half HP, milking it. Hef is going to perish in this. He takes health back. He is going to perish, unfortunately. Post-up is going to be on the blue for ASIO on the platform here. Susu's demolishing here, but the bomb by Doge does a lot of damage here, but Andy Rue picks up a lot of kills to even it out here. Connor is done. They have to bunker, or as Dolo would say, Fortnite onto Doctrine. There's going to be 30 ad. Still, ASIO having the point here. 3/4 cap 4. Here is the bomb onto Doctrine in main. He was not looking up. Doctrine perished. Connor's up. It's going to be a total collapse here from Skywalker. Sorry, apologies, from the ASIO sack. Yeah.
4-man sack, and obviously Connor living there is ideal. He's peaking a little bit, eating a little bit of damage, but yeah, it is back to spawn. He is safe there, and yeah, so far, really close game, and the last sweep as well, Connor and them ending deep. I mean, like, I feel like he's just waiting for his team to collapse, but also as well, they're also already committed there, so they couldn't really leave, and Connor dying there, obviously not ideal, but as I say that, they did get the point, so at least now they're getting time, and the scores are relatively even.
In onto the sack, kills Connor! Oh my god, oh my lord! Doge finishes off Hev. Oh my god, Zobal's dead, but Doctrine went to spawn for the sack. That is going to be a lot of ad for Skywalker.
Full ad, effectively, actually. Full ad.
Full
literally.
ad.
Yeah.
What a bomb!
Good bomb by Hef as well, yeah. 2 kills. Really good. And Connor and them just getting caught out as well. Not expect, I guess, the 4-man just come in unexpectedly.
Doctrine having that 80% Uber. Fane picks off Susu. Enderu's dying. Hef is dying. They have to trade this or leave. Looks like they are opting to leave. Omni and Doctrine left lobby, but Fane is on that flank. Doesn't go for it. Sniffs out the trouble. Doesn't go for it. Minute left. ASIO.
Yeah, I think Hef or Susu definitely called for some sort of play, but then just Doctrine obviously dropping those two, not really ideal. I think they wanted to use onto point here. As I say that Susu getting taken down there, and they need to use this Uber at some point.
Exactly, it is only going to be 10 ad. Hef jumps it in. Zobol is going to transfer. Just get demolished during that Uber. Post Uber's on mid for Skywalker. Doge is on that height. Picks off Zobol with a lot of damage. They have to kill a lot of players, but they don't. They get cancelled out by the bomb. Wills is on that left flank. Almost gets midi by Omni. But the total collapse here from ASIO. Is it going to be successful? It is not. Matt is out on mid through their main. 9 HP, 1 HP. Omni's chasing hard. He did get the pack. Matt's out to live to tell the tale. A minute 45 left. That is 30 ad.
Connor as well, like, he was playing fine actually, like, he's just backing out main, like, just doing what you normally do. He just gets caught and just, you know, just unfortunately just eats too much damage. But as I say that, we do see Dork getting taken down as well, and ASIO needs to make an aggressive move to try to retake point. Obviously they have time to play with. Great
spam here. Yeah, exactly right, goes. Great spam, but Zobol dies for it. Minute 20 left. Sorry to cut you off there.
Yeah.
40 ad for Skywalker, minute 15. Still retaining the point here. The clock is ticking down. Andrew is in position for a spam. Connor goes to half HP on their main, but it is quarter capped for the ASIO squad with a minute and 5 left for Skywalker. Here's the bomb. Doge Fane in on Doctrine, tricks them. Fane's onto the left pack. The right pack. He is going to perish very shortly. There he goes. 2K from Mr. Susu. Zobol playing.
Doctrine!
Doctrine almost stepping on those
I
traps.
You saw, yeah. He was setting up 3 stickies.
10 seconds left. This is even Ubers here. We're waiting for the edge here. Wills is on the cap, denying this cap time here, but they do have to spam them off here. Quarter cap. Overtime here. They're getting trading Ubers through main. Andrew gets flash here. Zobel's on the case, flashing. A lot of flashes here from the ASIO squad. Post Uber is going to be on mid here. Andy Doge dead. Trading the soldiers here. Omni's full post Uber. Wills is demolished. There goes both the scouts. It's only Fane on behind. Kills Doctrine. Matt gets meleeed. And Matt is 1 HP. Fane is on the Skywalker side. He is going to get cleaned up by the both scouts. Skywalker gets the point. 55 seconds remain. However, Connor is just spawning here. It is going to be at least 10 to 15 ad for ASIO. 45 seconds left. Skywalker, can they take second round?
I mean, that was really, really down to the wire, but yeah, now ASIO already getting time on point, and then, yeah, Skywalker need to make the move just to
does a lot of damage.
Deny it, sorry.
Bombing in from the right side. Susu cleans up onto Dork, but Fane is behind, back right. Connor takes one rocket. Omni is going to get finished off. Doctrine dies. Matt is dead. Fane's still wreaking havoc on that bottom right. Omnisman does die. Hef alone on that point. Zobel's trying his best. He finally kills Connor, but again, guys, it is overtime here. It is 1-1.
1-1.
ASIO
bring it back, obviously, from their first round. Obviously, unexpected first of Skywalker striking first blood. But I mean, these rounds actually getting really, really close, and it's definitely just these tiny mistakes, and I've definitely seen a few on the side of ASIO, but as I say, we're going to just new mid Freaky if you want to start this new round.
New round, new me, 1-1, both teams equaling out. Dork and Doge on that left house, providing trouble for the Skywalker squad. Fane's last right now, bombing in for that space, but again, Omni taking out Dork, but Fane is still free on that left side. Andrew is also going to perish. Susu's going to clean up Fane. Again, Connor playing back right. It is straight even Ubers here. The bomb from Doge. He stops it. He's standing on the window somehow. That's crazy. Quarter cap here for Skywalker. The cap is very important here. You couldn't get off the cap because it does cap very fast. It is going to look for a trade. Hef is dead. I believe Doctrine was going to use that in Hef, but the Uber's going to get post on the flank of Skywalker on that left house there. Connor's out to live to tell. Andy, Zobel dying. Hef is going to respawn any second here, and Susu gets caught in that left lobby with the sticky from Matt. Omni trying his best to lock out Doge. He does. Doge rotating to the flank of Skywalker and back to mid.
The important thing is Doctrine living there, which is ideal. But yeah, that trade before, as you mentioned, I don't think actually Doctrine got Ubered in time. It's just a timing on it, so it's unfortunate Hef dies there. But as I say that, Doctrine gets taken down by a flank by the side of ASIO, and I believe that was Dork there. So really, really nice play. And yeah, Skywalker now just getting melted in this bottom right area, and now ASIO look like they're online, they're activated, and they've warmed up, I feel like.
Yeah, take them around to warm up here. 30 seconds down from the cap. Again, 1-1. Only a 30-second difference between these two teams. Oh, it's a 5-man lobby push out. Susie clears the traps. Good old combo scout. Minute down, 2 minutes and 5 seconds remain for the ASIO to take the second round here. But we're looking for the sacks here. Hef is in, sticking off main, gets Wills. Andy Rue forces Connor, gets the air shot. And it is going to be a total collapse here. Connor's flashing everyone here, and it is going to be 70 ad for the Skywalker game.
Yeah, and Connor, obviously, I think he was trying to dodge out those bombs and trying to milk it. But then, yeah, having to pop there, unfortunately, not hitting the surf, not ideal. But yeah, at least he didn't drop. His plays live. They are getting good time on point, though, so that's always, I guess, ideal here. But now Doctrine, yeah, full Uber ad, so curious to see what they do choose to do with it. Looks like they are going for bottom right already. And yeah, I think they should just use Uber, try to retake point, or try not to use it at all.
Doge is in from the flank, misses his first rocket, kills off Andy Rue though with his second. Andy Rue Doge trades. Fane also dying. Doctrine gets forced, almost gets dropped. What a flank from Dork, forces the Uber out. Matt is going to get caught in. But both scouts on that left-hand side, half HP, but Susu on the flank, kills off Connor BB 11x. Here we go, the cap starter for Skywalker. Quarter cap already capped with the scouts here. But you got to be careful here. Doctrine's up. They got a Fortnite. Doge is pogo wing in. Doesn't see Doge on that left-hand side. Does perish it, but the flank from Dork is cancelled out by the Andy Rue bomb. So is Fane. Back to the lobby. Omni also dying. 2k from Wills. 3k, apologies.
Yeah, and Wills obviously killing everything. But then, yeah, I guess I feel like, yeah, the side of Skywalker kind of expected some sort of sack play to come out from the side of ASIO, and obviously taking out Doctrine there, not ideal. He was backing out, obviously, from Concrete, trying to play safe main, but he's just caught by the Rocket, and so much they can do. And obviously now, Connor coming up with ad here, and yeah. Just
2 minutes, 30 remain, 20 ad for ASIO. Let's see what the spam does. Starting the Cappy, I'm looking for the sacks as they get it half. HP on Hef, Doge eats a rocket, Hef dies, immediately bombing into their main. Andy Roo spamming the point. Doctrine's playing a little bit too out of position. That's scaring me. Susu fighting off. It is Doctrine's out to lift the tower because Susu's trying to force Connor. Doesn't get any damage off here. Still retaining that full Uber ad. It's only 20 dis. Apologies for saying that. 20 dis. But also talking about the 20s, 22 seconds left for the ASIO to take the second round. Looks like Zobel has to take this trade here. But again, Dork finds Omni into lobby and Dork is dead.
Ooh.
Looking for this flank from Zobel. Doctrine uses. Connor finally uses here the quarter cap time for Skywalker here. Zobel's ending deep. Post open for Doctrines on their side of mid. Zobel's owning Mr. Doge back to the flank. That kind of goes. Zobel tearing it up a little bit. 2 minutes 20. Skywalker remain overtime for ASIO. Doge is in, trying to make space onto Doctrine. Doctrine's been a blade. She is going to perish. So Susu and Omni and Hef are going to fight for their lives with the mid cap. Zobel's making space here. 1v2ing the both scouts on the platform here. Matt is very low. Fane also dies. 3k from Omni. Hef is trying his best just to pipe the Dork. Doesn't get much. Omni trying his best to salvage anything at all costs. But currently, Skywalker 1, ASIO 2.
Yeah. And yeah, I think, yeah, Doctrine, a little bit out of position as well, scaring both of us. And like, if he was staying in any longer, if he saw, obviously, ASIO getting aggressive there, he would have been caught, and that effectively could have been a round over. But obviously, we're going to map point for the side of ASIO. Can Skywalker bring it back, though? That's the question.
Exactly. Doge is in, sacking onto Doctrine. It's the 2 rockets. Doctrine was not looking at that soldier. Fane in through main, leaking into lobby. Hef, Zobel down. It's only Susu and the 2 soldiers, Andy and Omni. Connor's in through platform, takes the first rocket. Surfs to the flank. Susu dies. That is a total wipe for Skywalker squad, and it is going to be capped for the ASIO.
Yeah, obviously just waiting for Matt. I think, yeah, not knowing Matt there. But I think Skywalker now struggling a bit, especially with his flanks. Dork sneaking in and just able to pick off Doctrine with 2 shots. That's a little bit concerning. He's just finding these timings through house, and especially with his post-Uber fights. I guess not just, you know, watching the flank pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Connor's going to use the super through main because they are caught lobby. Doctrine's going to die during the super. Susu's still living, putting on the moves. The Kobe Bryant. However, Zobel goes down. Dork Connor is going to bear it. However, Wills picks up F before he falls. And the bomb from Doge. Andy Roo picks off the midi, the close midi. Susu's on the cap. Fighting Fane. Does get a rocket up, but Susu cleans him off.
Yeah, Connor going aggressive there. He was about to hit a really nice serve, but I think it's just HP, and he just ate the direct, or I think spam, gets caught there, but unexpected, and yeah, catching Doctrine off guard there before. But yeah, now obviously a Skywalker choosing to do the forward hold here on concrete. Nothing too crazy, just a standard sort of forward hold.
Exactly, Doge bombing through, killing up the sticky. Zobel just gets 2 rockets to the base. Andy Roo half dying. Susu on a 5k though. Doge perishing. But we're looking at like a 10 dis out here. Susu just gets 2 by Matt on mid. Doctrine's out.
No, he's getting chased. I don't think he's out because.
But their spawn is up in 1, and Doctrine's gonna use this. Yeah.
Almost caught there. Dork was hungry for that kill, but as I say, that is still ad for the side of ASIO. But however, yeah, it is going to be evening. Sorry, not evening out. As I say that,
Using
double scout Uber.
Yep, double scout Uber using that ad. Doctrine wasn't healing as he was running away, and it is going to be post Uber on the flank of Skywalker. Hef and Andy Roo. Hef is going to go main, gets killed off here. Andy Roo on the platform. Does he kill the scout with him? He does. Dork dies with him. Yeah.
I think, look, ASIO have now warmed up into the game. This is the team that we're sort of expecting to see. That first round was, I guess, a little bit of, we're not warmed up into it. But yeah, now it looks like everyone's taking their shots. However, losing both your scouts is not ideal, though.
Exactly, losing both of your scouts there. Susu finishes it up. Excuse me. It is going to be a quarter capped here for Skywalker. Minute 25 left of the cap for ASIO. Kind of playing platform here, but again, it's only, a little bit of dis. It's less than 10 dis. It matters on cost. Connor could be caught out. Connor's out. Matt is not caught out. Susu gets a little bit too far. Dork is going to kill him off. Andy Rue getting Doge Breath, trades him off, but also dies. Omni dying. Sobel dying. Doctrine playing on platform. Hef is going to trap the point.
I mean, they lost a lot of players, and I think, yeah, just backing out, obviously, ASIO taking the point. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah. But, like, Susu's calling, I can tell, but some of he's getting really aggressive, and he's just dying to 6 players, pretty much, I feel.
Exactly. Skywalker taking the flank. They know that ASIO's forward holding, so they take the flank here. Even Ubers, I'm looking for the trade here for Susu on that left side of point with Omni getting that ×4 cap. Incredible capture rate. Takes the point with little to nothing. Wheels is dropped in the Uber. Connor uses, but it is going to be a very pissball Uber. Doctrine finally uses. Has to flash F in this. Good. F is going to bomb onto the tip of the point.
Nice shot. Oh, okay.
Matt dying.
Look at that shot there for a
dying.
second.
Zobal is tearing through the flank, making it up for the last official here, but Doge on the flank. He is spotted on that left house with Fane. Doctrine, nice surf onto the point. Doge unfortunately gets that last
lucky. That's so unlucky for Doctrine. Nice surf, and then he just jumps down. Like, I thought he was going to stay on height, but obviously trying to make his movement unpredictable there. But that's actually good though for the side of ASIO. Now they have Ad. Obviously Doctrine dying late there, but yeah, a few mistakes there. Will's unfortunately getting taken down, so not ideal, but again, Ad though for the side of ASIO, and they have advantage in time.
Exactly, the capture rate ×5 on the cap. Intense from ASIO. 55 seconds left from them, but Susu looking to just get the point back by raw spacing. Doge, Wills dying. There goes the combo scout. The flank is going to be open, but incredible damage done by Andy Rue through their main, bombing behind. That is an almost complete wipe. Both Connor and Fane is out to spawn, retaining that Uber percentage.
I mean, it's going to even out surely anyway, so it's just going to be definitely, I feel like, a trade on point. However, I mean, Wills, I forgot to mention pre-game, he's probably known to take these like 20 ads pretty much, but as I say that, Uber does get putted on concrete. The question is, can they force out Dr. Doctrine again? Incredible, he doesn't need to use Dale, so that's good, but do they choose to reuse the
Susu's going to, yeah, they are on the right-hand side. Connor is not going to get caught out, but Susu's going to go for Matt, but Andy Rue trades it off with Fane, Hef piping him, Susu through main, but Connor's half HP. They're all on the bottom left here. ASIO, 20 seconds left from Skywalker. Dork on the case. Doctrine's alone in the mid fight. He is going to get just forwarded at by Dork, but trying his best. Hef trying his best to defend the medic, but Doctrine's going to get caught out by the bomb from Doge, and it is going to be almost a complete wipe for Skywalker here. 42 seconds remain.
I feel like Skywalker, they're playing well, but then sometimes their plays, it feels like these very desperation plays. Like, it feels like it's, almost do or die.
Sorry to cut you off here. Talking about desperation plays, Andy Rue was on spy here. We could see a little thing happen.
Very unusual to see an off-class as well in Bagel, I feel.
Exactly. Well, I mean, unusual could see a difference here, but out through platform, Skywalker is Andy Rue decloak through main. He is found, almost backstabs Connor. He is dead. They trade both solis here, technically. Andy Rue and Doge, but the trade, the use is out. Doctrine, minimal HP. This is going to be a complete disaster.
They have to go for point.
Yeah. Susu tries his best here, but Fane is going to bomb that height. However, it's 3/4 cap here. Doctrine does die by the little sticky trap. Susu and Zobal both very low, and the spawner Andy Rue is up with Omni. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a 3-1 matchup. Skywalker taking the very first round, surprising us all.
Yeah, 3-1.
Taking it back.
Obviously, the logs say 3-0, but it was 3-1 for the side. Obviously, with ASIO taking the first map now, obviously, second map being reckoned coming up shortly. But overall, I think a really, really close game. However, though, I feel like that last round, like, this isn't going to put anything bad for the side of Skywalker, but your soldier going spy on a critical round, not ideal. I understand, yes, it is like, maybe it might work, but when it doesn't work, obviously that's not what you want.
Look, to be fair, it almost worked.
It did,
like,
yes.
It was like, I dare say, like a freckle away. Like,
yeah, it was close, but
it's not it's not the correct timing.
Yeah. But speaking about logs, though, I mean, overall, I think despite the obviously scoreline 3-1, obviously ASIO taking it, I think it was actually a really close game in terms of rounds, though. A lot of close, and both teams making some mistakes. Obviously, both medics dropping plays at crucial times where I guess they shouldn't, or some miscommunications. I feel like on the side of Skywalker, on this map, I think some of it comms where it came to some trades or some plays, it just was a little bit of a, I guess, miscommunication or something went wrong. But then as well, a few times they're just getting desperate and trying to just go for these like frags or like, you know, Zobal actually trying to recover and playing doing these deep flank plays, which actually worked out okay. But then Susu as well trying to go aggressive, but probably not ideal for your combo scout to go that deep. And then who's protecting your medic pretty much.
Yeah, exactly right. Obviously, it wasn't really a 3-1 as in like, it was just constant. It was very close it was very back and forth. It's just crucial times. It's like crucial times that lost each team their fight or the point or et cetera, et cetera. Despite
the kills and everything, no one had like a 40 kill game or something, you know, especially on CoP, but I think it was pretty even all around. Obviously, Wills with 25 kills and then Susu. So very, very even. As we said, Combo Scouts pretty even on both sides. But how about mid fights? ASIO took basically all three of them, 3-0, pretty cleanly. But then with the med difference though, that's something I do want to point out though. Doctrine dying 13 times compared to Connor's 8 though.
Yeah. It's, we've seen during that game, like Doge going through that right house. Well, depending how you're viewing it, but usually the Skywalker flank. Doge is pogoing through, catching him off, taking the first rocket, and then Fane is going to be the focus for the Skywalker because they see him up above. But yeah, they don't really hold that flank because they're all bunkering in main, and Doctrine doesn't really see him, so he can't really surf because he only surfs backwards into main and then takes the second rocket. Or
and then, especially with some of these trades and everything, like I feel like they've been it's been like they trade, yes, it's good, but then once they end, their flank just gets exploited. Dork runs through, wraps around, Doctrine gets 2-shot.
To be fair, sorry to catch up. To be fair, Zobal was doing that as well. It wasn't just a one-sided thing.
It was working for both ways, but then I guess it's success for both teams, which is good. So those flanks were definitely getting exploited. So definitely both teams finding things they can abuse. But now, obviously, new map, moving to Rekna. A team, obviously, this is a map that Skywalker picked and managed to knock out Ascension. So hopefully we can see a repeat, and if they can force map 3 onto clear cut.
Yeah, exactly right. This was their first map when they played Ascension, just to be specific. But keen to see what they have because they are pretty confident on this as well.
And then I guess with these mid fights as well, one like map like Rekna, I do want to look at the cams of Doge and Fane, especially their soldiers to the side of ASIO. I want to see what they can do, and this map is known for you can get some really good height as soldier on this map, especially on mid jumping off the poles.
Yeah, even Space Mate is incredible on this map because you either force it, especially mid fights, if you just force a team into their own rollout or back through main. Excuse me, it's incredible Space Mate, and your team just takes the bridge and they just won the mid fight.
Yeah, and obviously we're just waiting for players to join the server, but I think so far this game has been delivering, and obviously a bit better than the one we casted before, but it's been close. Like 3-1, yes, it's very one-sided to ASIO won, but Skywalker, they commiserations to them, they put up one hell of a fight, I'll be honest with you. Like, these rounds were very close, down to the wire, just these small, crucial mistakes is what was sort of costing them. And I guess this also shows a little bit of, like, Susu, this is first season main calling, does show a little bit of inexperience.
Promise. Yeah.
And also promise as well. And also, like, you know, he's up and coming with his main calling stuff. But then you see the side of Wills, who can call actually pretty decently, to be honest. He has players, like, he has the experienced team to support him, pretty much. So he makes a wrong call, Matt's there maybe to help him, or even Matt can take over a little bit and call something if he wants.
Yeah, or even Doge, because...
And Doge as well, yeah.
Yeah, he can definitely main call that, you know, top-ranked player, like, in this game is very important. Well, I mean, they're all very top-ranked.
Yeah,
what am I saying? Yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, sorry.
I mean, despite obviously them losing that first round on Bagel, after that they just sort of locked in, they just sort of activated, and they were playing through it.
I feel like it was kind of like not a wake-up call.
Warm-up.
Like, yeah, definitely a warm-up. But
obviously...
Skywalker does have a chance. No, it's fine, I'm done now.
We're just waiting for make sure we get the right config this time. Waiting for players to ready, I just want to point it out. But another thing is, as well, on Bagel as well, have actually played really well against Matt. Like, it was actually pretty even, and getting some nice kills, especially that bomb against, I think it was a sack wave, or was it a sack wave, or was it like a recovery sort of thing when Doctor died, I can't remember, but him bombing in and getting a double kill.
2 for 1, it
2
was
for 1.
Incredible.
But yeah, hopefully they can turn around the Rekna, but obviously I do want to see what happens, especially in this map. Do we see, obviously, Omni come up with a sniper, which he can do really well, or, obviously, again, Andrew Spy, where a map like this is probably a bit easier to play Spy compared to Bagel. I understand going Spy, but at the moment, probably not right.
Yeah. The thing is, right, if Andy Rue goes Spy, you do have to trade off that Soldier pick. Well, the Soldier, because obviously Andy Rue plays Soldier, so you do have to trade off that Soldier, or you have to go for a critical play, like dropping the med, basically. You have to go for high-risk plays, because you are swapping up that Solly that could hold out the doors on this map.
Yeah, we're just waiting for players to...
get in and rub.
Thirsty. Just to ready up and stuff, but obviously, I think Skywalker... Okay, actually, we'll go predictions. Do we see ASIO taking this 2-0, or does Skywalker force the map being...
I think ASIO takes the second map, and it's going to be a... I don't think it'll go to 5. I think it'll be a 4-2 or 4-3. ASIO takes it.
Look, after the first map there, obviously ASIO having the warm-up, I think it's the same thing. ASIO maybe lose 1-2 rounds, but I'm leaning towards 4-2, maybe 4-1 even. ASIO failure. But I feel like these rounds will be close. It's just going to come down to who's making the right calls, who's making the right movements at the same time. But also, I think the side of the soldiers on ASIO, I feel like when their players are going to be talking. I know one thing for the Skywalker team or Susu team, what you want to refer to them as, is Andy Rue. I know he doesn't talk a lot. Correct me if I'm wrong. So
he rarely talks, but he does.
I mean, he does his job, but it's just, I guess that's where communication is sort of important. You know, if he's going Spy and he doesn't comment, that's going to be really awkward. But however, we're just waiting for players to start. Waiting for the ready ups to come out, and we're just waiting to see what happens. Yeah.
Who do you think, one player on each team, who's going to pop off here? Who's going to, like, make or break this map?
I think for the side of Skywalker, I'm looking towards, to be honest, Omni, actually.
Okay. I'm going to say Hef. I think this is it. Like, yeah. Anyway, mid-fights, second map, ASIO versus Skywalker here. Who is going to take it in? Could be a 2-0, but the mid-fight is up for grabs. Default rollout for Hef and Matt. But we're going to look for the Sollies here, see what they do. Either a double bomb here or a fade bomb. Omni's in. Gets the second rocket, fades onto the point. Andy Rue bombs the demo, gets the one rocket off. Nice. ASIO is... Oh, Doctrine Giant Feign is behind, gets Doctrine on that rollout. Didn't even see that. Connor's back through main, kind of bunkering. But Sobol does get shut down with that push. Hef on bridge alone. He is going to die in the rollout. Trying his best to do anything. White from Skywalker.
Blue Brad and really, really nice. And Connor there playing really, really well, just baiting in Toxic, and essentially he actually really didn't need all the damage. He was pretty healthy for that all mid. And then Doctrine, as you said, I think he just caught in the flank and just taken out, and then it's just basically salvage. Do we kill Connor? Do we all in for Connor, or do we just back out and hold us? However, it looks like they did choose the all-in call, and it is now full ad pretty much for the side of ASIO. Just waiting for the players, buffing players, and as I said about off-classing, Omni has come up with a sniper, so curious to see if he can hit a shot.
Yeah, watching that left-hand door 5, well, typical flank scout on Engineer, Gotaki's main. Looks like ASIO wants to take it through main. Matt's going to bomb through, the sentry is up. It is going to insta-dead. And the capture rate on this, Doge is on the pain train. 75% capped. Andy Rue, but again, they got to get on the point. The delayed bomb, Doge is in, getting 75% cap. And then Feign ults up.
Sorry, I just want to mention something. Doctrine almost had Uber there, so they could have stopped it. It's so close, 96%.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, Feign with the delay bomb. Just capturing the rest of it. Because both Andy Rue and Omni bombed for the point. Anyway, default rollout again. Let's see how Skywalker adapts to the ASIO. Doge is very fast. Is not seen, actually. He's on Hef. Gets the 2 rockets out through the flank. Andy Rue fade bombs. But Feign is... Oh, Andy Rue is picked up by Feign with the flank pick. But again, Dork is through. No one's watching the flank. Dork is through. A lot of damage onto Hef. He does perish. Doctrine tries his best to heal Susu, but Doctrine is going to perish in their own cargo. Toxic, apologies.
Dork is just running for the flank. He's running cargo. He's just going for cargo, and then... Yeah, cargo, sorry. And he just immediately just runs at Doctrine. I think he got like almost a 3. I think he got 3k there. But yeah, again,
committing.
Fully Brad.
Zerbol's committing on mid. Does win the mid fight, but again, Feign is still there. He is minimal HP. It's a hit scan versus projectile. Zebel's gonna play their mid fight here. He is still behind. He sees Matt just sticky stumping him.
Yeah.
I want to see what Zebel does here, unless they're just gonna go forward.
It's not ideal. It's technically a 5v6 though. Zobel's just behind trying to cause havoc, but nice stuff by
Omni. Yeah, Omni bumps in from Toxic. Doesn't get much. There goes Zobel. 2 down from Skywalker here, but 50 deaths. Susu on the engineer. Matt uses it through main. We've seen this, but the sentry's on the left side this time in Bamboo. It is. Didn't even get shut down. Switched the class here. Matt's got a perish here, but traps are on point. Fane looks for the Doctrine pick. He does get it. Was not looking for the Soli bombs. Doge is out. Andy Roo is gone. No medic for the Skywalker gang. Susu perishes. Zebel gets his 1, but Fane's bombing the post fight. Almost getting off Omni. Almost getting Omni, sorry. Hef is still up. The demo dies on this. They are going to play the point. Omni is forced to spam. 2-0 ASIO takes it.
Yeah, both really convincing mids. Connor has yet to die in a single mid fight pretty much, and then it's just like these mids. Side of Skywalker, they're just not taking any space. They're walking out and then just back to this, like, obviously blue side to this left, left side behind Crate, and then just nothing happening. And then ASIO just walking over him. Like, even though Connor's playing pretty safe, like Beatty-like, it's working fine, and yeah, no space taken from Skywalker.
Exactly, Doge is finally countered, just sneaking up on that left side there. Zobel's through the rollout here, but Andy Roo high bombs onto Matt. He almost gets the midi off, but Matt as well does get it. Doge dead as well. There's a lot of damage on the bridge here. Dork is unders. They're all disconnected here, but they're going to regroup on both teams here. Fane takes the space, Fade bombs, and Skywalker's forced out to second.
Another mid loss, but at least this time, Doctrine lives. That's, I guess, important there.
Fane's in through the right side. Gets some little spam off here onto the combo of Skywalker. 3 minutes remain of the round, 20 minutes of the match.
Yeah, and looks like, I think, that was despite losing it, is much better for the side of Skywalker. But as I say that, Doge has come up on Spy. So curious to see what he can choose to do. So he's going through Toxic. Has he been spotted? That's the question.
Has not been spotted. He's going to go through lowest to lobby and kill Doctrine off that roll-out doorway. Yeah. Anyway, Matt, the side of ASIO is going to pressure here. Fade bombs through. Hef is going to roll it out. But again, Doctrine gets stabbed through the rollout there. Finally, Doge dead. Both DD is dead. They're going to push in. ASIO is looking to not use it, but use it on the last hit. They're going to take this space and probably be cautious. Andy Roo's going to poke her up the stairs. Doesn't get much. He gets 2 shot. Zobel's in. Quarter HP from Connor, but Will's taking a lot of the load here. Omni's in. Just gets air shot into the ground. Susu kills off. He forces Connor, but Hef is dead. What a force from Susu.
I don't think that really does a whole lot. They can just cut and go last. But that supply play from Doge, technically, yes, it worked out, but he missed a stab first time, but then I guess no one just turned around and saw him, and he just gets Doctrine, and that's so unlucky. And yeah, 3-0, forcing Connor to, yeah, it's good, but what can you do when, you know, half your team's down and you can't defend last, pretty much?
3-0, yeah, exactly right. 3-0, ASIO is taking it here. Our predictions are, let's say, almost on track.
Yeah, almost. I mean, could go out the window, but we'll see.
Yeah. Default rollout. Both demos are even on the timings on mid. Now, let's see. Matt's playing right. Doge is not sneaking in. They're playing their side here. Skywalker's playing their side. Fane's in for the higher bomb. Doge. Oh, Doctrine perishes with a bomb from Fane. Doge fade bombs with the eyes. Omni is very rolled under bridge. Zobel cleans up Fane. Doge getting cleaned up by Susu. And mid-fight 1 from Skywalker, but again, Connor lives.
Yeah, and I thought actually for a sec, ASIO would actually take it because they were actually getting frags, but then Skywalker somehow managed to recover it, changing up, playing aggressive, going their side, but losing Doctrine are not ideal, and obviously ASIO full Uberat and probably able to just retake second if they choose to.
Exactly, they will do exactly that. Omni almost getting that air shot into Fane. But it is 50 deaths for Skywalker here. How are we going to hold mid? Mr. Sky, not hold mid, sorry, try to passively get out of mid here. Andrew bombs the combo, he does die for the force. Matt's going to take control of bridge. Doctrine's out through unders onto second here. Omni and Zobel's going to die on the flank on ASIO's second. 3 players down from Skywalker here. Matt's just going to bomb in, go for Doctrine. He is half HP. Hef is going to get ran at, but Matt's in their lobby. They forgot all about them. Wills is in, Hef gets bombed from Doge, and they just forgot all about Matt that's flanking from behind.
Doctor's just dead. Look.
Does die by the Mad Pipes with the post fight there. Zobel just gets cleaned up. Nice air shot from Fane there, and Susu trying his best to clean up or do something and doesn't do much.
I'm surprised Matt lived for that long. Like, I feel like you called Demo behind, you know, it sort of gets dealt with, but Matt being left alive for that long, and Doctrine, and it just became scrappy. Doctrine had no one to beam. He was on 90% for like at least solid, you know, 5 minutes of it. He could have got Uber, but then, yeah, just how scrappy it went. Now, full Uber out for the side of ASIO. They can just take it nice and easily, buff players, and just see where they want to choose to push and take this Uber. As I say, their Omni's now on the sniper though.
Back to Soldier he goes. This is going to be a 60% diss from Doctrine. They're going to play this late use here. Again, Matt's going to use it through main. The sentries on that right side first round is going to die. Andrew is going to bum the point prematurely. Hef is not going to dead. There was stickies on last. Hef doesn't dead. 4-0.
Yeah, Doge.
ASIO takes it. That was crazy. Doge was literally standing on 3 stickies.
Matt as well. Like,
yeah.
That was okay. Anyway, possibly the final round as well.
4-0. ASIO is in the lead. Let's see how it is. Let's see how Skywalker bombing that high ground there. Both solis are going to high bomb Doge. Fane makes space, but Doge is going to commit onto the combo. Doctrine falls in the hands of Dork, and that is going to be a total collapse here from Skywalker here. They're not really going to get much Connor. They just rotated mids. Connor's going to live. Full ad.
I just want to point something out. I don't think Connor has died.
Now.
Yeah, and he does now. But no, in all seriousness, I don't think he's died. But as I say that, really good gameplay coming out from ASIO, sorry.
Spawns are up from Skywalker, but the left spawn door is trapped out. They're peeking out through, or leaking out through right side. They're going to use this ad. Doctrine does respawn. Hef dying. There's no demo on the side, but second is not capped yet. Dandaroo does die, but double combo scout here. 30 ad here. Doge bombs the point. Omni's going to fix it up with Susu, but Doge picks off Doctrine here. Yeah, 2 players. Total work from Skywalker. Ladies and gentlemen, ASIO taking it 2-0,
5-0. And so, a very dominant game, and definitely looks like they've woken up. We'll say that. In a way. But look, unfortunate for Skywalker. We thought, like, overall, I mean, to be honest, this was very ASIO heavy actually, even with the logs. Mid-fights, ASIO won every single mid-fight. And as I say, Connor died 0 times. I just want to point out. Really good game coming out from Connor. And Doctor didn't get a single Uber as well. So this is just utter domination from ASIO, I'll be honest. Like, Andy Rue, like, one kill. It's just a really rough game for Skywalker. Like, there's nothing really else to say.
Yeah, you can only do so much on Soldier with the space man because you either fade bomb. One fades, usually one commits, but the team's not really the Skywalker gang or combo is not really pressuring. At the same time, the solis are bombing, so they're not really getting anything.
Yeah, and especially with the space as well. As we said on the mids, they tried aggressive play their side. Yes, they won that mid fight, but then Doctrine dies. Connor lives.
It's not really a win.
It's not really a win, and just I understand they're trying to do. I mean, they're trying to do everything possible to, you know, take a round or try to do something. But overall, I mean, it's just domination coming out from ASIO on the map of Rekna, and definitely, looking like one of their stronger maps in the series.
Yeah, exactly. Rekna is one of those maps where if you have like really like top prem solis versus mid or low prem solis, there is going to be a difference because it's all about, because it's not, Reckoner's not really played that much. Even in Pogs, it's not played that much. You're looking at like Snakewater Process, even with Bagel itself. These two maps are necessarily like, if your team's good at these maps, you'll definitely win.
And I feel like as well, it's one of those maps where it can be a punish pick.
That made zero sense, but
a punish pick or something. But overall, just complete domination from ASIO, and it shows something that there's definitely it's one of their like stronger maps. But yeah, obviously commiserations for Skywalker, and despite obviously they should be happy. I think they should be still happy despite the first map. They took a round off ASIO, Obviously couldn't win it, but they still took a round, and I feel like they played really well. But then obviously Reckoner, I think shit happens. Like, put it bluntly, you get 5-0, you should just forget about it. But I think they should be still happy that they now have a chance of fighting for third place. They should be really proud of what
100%.
they've done in Prem.
Yeah, 100%. Beating Ascension, that's always a milestone, because Ascension is that
They've
core
played for a long
team.
time, right?
Yeah, exactly. It really solidifies their team as a team. Let's say that.
Yeah, and obviously grand final. I think everyone's predicted Billy taking on ASIO, essentially a land rematch in a way.
Yeah,
and
basically is. Yeah,
every ozfortress, like even last season's game, like players fighting each other just on different teams. But I mean, congratulations, I guess, ASIO for making the grand final of ozfortress. What season? It's been a while. Season 40, sorry.
Season 40, yeah.
But I don't believe we're getting interviews wise with. I don't. Okay, so they've been told no interviews. But I don't know. Is there anything else you want to add for the game? But otherwise, I think we're just gonna start wrapping things up.
GG's, both teams, both games. Yeah, what a great game. Skywalker shouldn't really feel too bad. Is that fourth place or fifth?
It's well, if they lose the next game, which is third place, they get top 4.
Yeah.
If they win, they get third. But I think overall, commiseration for Skywalker, and I think they should be really proud and happy about what they've done this season. They should not be feel too down. Like,
the improvement as well is immeasurable.
I mean, big improvement for players like Susu as well, first season main calling, and you're playing a team where
it's a benchmark.
This is a top Prem team, and you're skating around off Bagel. Should be happy about that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just to say what you said again. Yeah, versing this top Prem team, basically. Yeah, you shouldn't even feel depressed. But anyways, that is it from us at CappingTV. We've had ASIO vs Skywalker and 5X vs Billy Gaming. What a game that one was.
What a game that one was, but I think this game was really good as well. This game
this game, exactly. But the grand final goes, talk about it. The high grand final is basically on right now. We are going to raid Chriscast here, so say hello from us into them. But they're still going on. And that is all from us. Yeah, best of 5. That is all from us here at CappingTV. Goodbye.
Petrol.